Hi, this is Cindy Coutts. Today I'm going to show you how to make a faux Wink of Stella pen using Stampin' Up products only. As you know, Stampin' Up doesn't have their own Glimmer pen, so to speak, so I've gone ahead and I've taken this Bloom with Hope Hostess set that's only available for another couple months. This is the second one. There's two of these cases. This is a beautiful set, and it's not one I'm going to give up even if when it expires. So with this here, I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and I'm just going to do a couple petals of this to give you an idea. Let me just go around the whole flower real fast. The kind of control that you have with this brush tip and the gorgeous shine that it gives. And it's not in your face, it's very subtle, but yet you can see it. If you cover it with crystal effects, you got that wow pow factor, you know, because it'll really shine it up. So what Stampin' Up demonstrators and customers alike have had to do is you've only really been limited to the smooch spritz, and if you want to water this down, then you have to mix it with a spritzer here, which if you don't want a fussy cut out, you kind of got to do the entire card unless you want to mask everything off, and that's a drag. So what I figured out how to do is we're going to make up our own batch here. I just have this little spritzer here full of water. Got a couple squirts on there. I'm going to go ahead and get my smooch, shake it up. This is going to be pretty close to a, I'm going to see how this goes. I've got like 2.5 squirts of water to 1 of this. Dry brush. You've got to have a dry brush. And then mix it up. And then this way I'll be able to get you like a better idea as far as what's really close to the Wink of Stella pen, as far as, okay, you have 2 squirts of water and 2 squirts of the smooch. Then we're going to pull our flower back in here. I'm going to zoom in. I'll get it down one of these days. And I'm going to do a petal. It looks pretty darn good too. Like really close to that. I would cut down to maybe like 1 squirt of water and then another one of the smooch spritz. So I just put 1 more out there, and I'm going to pull some water in over here, mix it up in a different section of my little faux pad there. And as you can see, I'm getting the same effect. I'm going to pull this up here. Okay, that's the Wink of Stella. This up here on top, where it's darker, that's where I had more water. This down here is where I hardly had any water and a squirt of that smooch. So that's going to be your formula. Maybe just a teeny tiny bit of water and a squirt of the smooch, and then you have your own, in a dry brush, then you have kind of your own faux Wink of Stella pen. And this just isn't for Stampin' Up people either. It's, you know, it's for everybody who can't get a hold of a pen, or their budget doesn't allow it. They're not that expensive, but you know, sometimes your budget just doesn't allow for it. So this is a formula that I would go with down here, is that, and as you can see, the results are very, very similar as I tilt it back and forth. Now this is going to lighten up since it is more water as it dries, but I think it looks very well. I do have a finished card for you to show you, and this is where I used it. And as I tilt it, you can see the same shimmer. I did use Wisteria Wonder Blendabilities on top of Whisper White cardstock to do this. So we're going to put our Wink of Stella right there, and you can see how close that is. And then there, when you tilt it, you still have that shimmer. So you have options. And that's what I wanted to let you know as far as how to make your own Wink of Stella pen. And you can do this with any color too. All you have to do is grab a re-inker and not even a drop, because it's very concentrated. Go ahead and do, you know, a little squirt of the spritz and maybe just a tiny drop of water. But the key here is this dry paintbrush. But again, as that is drying, it's really drying to more of a shimmer like the Wink of Stella did, as opposed to, okay, this is wet. So I hope that you learned something from this video. If you have, I invite you to subscribe to my channel, leave me a nice comment, and give me a thumbs up to let me know, let YouTube know that you want to see me do more videos. And I promise to keep them short. And thank you for joining me today. God bless you. I will see you the next time around. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Bye.